So, in terms of community within the crypto space, can you kind of talk about what you think that means within crypto, and then also the approach that you take to build one?
Yeah, sure. So I think community is a huge aspect of crypto, and community can, like, we kind of touched upon it earlier, can become easily a echo chamber where you're only hearing what the same amount of people are hearing around you, and you'll just being fed the same ideas, and you're in a feedback loop. But I think if you start to cut that at the root and start going for what how can people be in this community educated to be able to go and do their own research? How can they make and form their own opinions? Can we bounce those opinions, whether we agree with them or not agree with them, with each other? If you've got those tools in place where everyone's educated from the ground up, I think we can have like a healthy discussion about um, all things crypto all the time. And that's kind of um, how I like to build my community and those that follow me. In a sense of giving everyone their own accountability and their own tools in their hand to actually go off and do what they want to do and hold accountability in doing so. In terms of building a community, if we're talking like if we're talking about building like a Twitter community, for example, you want to be providing value, interacting with your community, not shunning people from disagreeing with you, listen to their viewpoint, hear what they're saying, and then have a open and healthy discussion about something. I think that's how you go about it, not just silencing people or ignoring it. Have a healthy discussion. Yeah. What about you guys with Illuminati? What are you doing? How are you building
Um,
an M6?
we experiment a lot. So overall, I would say yes. So for M6 Labs, the focus there is our newsletter mostly, because we're trying to build a network of VCs and professionals within the crypto space. Um, so the target there is to both like adjust the content of our daily newsletter, um, but also kind of distribute the content that comes out of our newsletter across multiple platforms. So LinkedIn, Twitter, and Telegram.
Hmm.
So that's our overall approach there. And on the Illuminati side, we're trying to make like more of like a two-way channel of communication. So Twitter Spaces are something that we've been hosting more often. Um, we're kind of changing the way that we um, 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 make our content, and we're also overall just focused on the Twitter aspect more, and growth there too.
Nice. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. Yeah, with 7C, I'm trying to sort of build and hope to start releasing a newsletter where I start to curate and aggregate some Twitter threads or different bits of education that I've seen be put out there, and then hopefully have like a Discord channel to sort of chat with individuals as well. That's what I'm hoping to do. Yeah, that
Nice.
I have to take
And
some
we
leads from
we
your
just
book.
started Discord.
Yeah, nice. I have to join it. I have to join it.
Yeah, it's in our bio. Yeah, we just started Discord last week to host a workshop. We hosted our first workshop there. Um, so it was a blockchain analytics workshop. But we're going to be hosting more of those in the future. But yeah, I think overall for the community, like we're also going to be thinking about more ways um, to add value to our viewers. But also, I think for Illuminati, we're going to also form it into a DAO at some point in the near future.
Ooh,
So in that way, the community will then have more control over it and the content that comes out.
that's cool, man.
Oh, well, it's a fantastic idea.
Yeah, so this was actually the original plan. like a while ago. We just had to kind of stuff with like the Web2 version, but now we're kind of going back to it. So that's something we're going to kind of plan towards over the next few months.
Cool. I love it.
That's a great idea because you can issue POAPs to the people who join in the Twitter Spaces and participate in events and things like that, and you will grow your user base like that. I guess, Hoim, you could also think of things like that, or offering some kind of incentives also to bring people inside. But I think you have a very good skill set, and you're also providing a lot of good free information on your Twitter bio, so I don't think it's going to be that hard to ask people to slowly join your Discord channel.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
And also doing these external spaces, of course, it helps grow your Twitter profile, and you get to put your word out there and share the knowledge you've attained.
Yeah, so this is my first spaces that I've done, to be fair. So I was very nervous. You probably hear it in my voice at the beginning. But yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know it was
No,
your
we
first
couldn't
one.
at all.
Yeah, I couldn't even tell. Oh, nice.
No, absolutely breeding confidence. You stepped into it like a professional. We couldn't tell at all. I'm sorry, I'm
Definitely.
distracting the conversation a little bit. Kadam, have you got any other questions before I fully go wild?